If you would really like to know, which maybe that's what the problem is. The date girl is eating my brain. Well, I've also gotten into this thing where I've thought I know somebody. I'm usually pretty good with names, but now I've just gotten to where I just go out on a limb. I'm like, hey, George. He's like, it's actually Eric, thanks. And recently I called this guy, I think I called him Daniel all night, and he was like, my name's Jason. I mean, he finally had to I was like, so Daniel. Blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, he just got in my face and was like, it's Jason. I'm sorry, it's Jason. I'm like, fucking Jason? Why didn't you say something like 3 hours ago after I said Daniel 85,000 times? It just was horrifying. But anyway, so I just made it up. I thought, I went for it. Is this your first time to edit? So I went for it. It's okay. Sorry, dude.
It's always fresh.
It's always fresh?
There you go. It feels like the first time. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. For a minute, I was like, what does she mean? It's always fresh. What does that mean? Now I get it. It is. Right. It is always fresh. I don't know how to segue into this next song with It's Always Fresh. Oh, no.
Well,
we're going to gospel land.
In heaven, everything is fresh.
Everything's fresh in heaven. Nice. Oh, man. This is a gospel song I wrote for my family. It's called The Train That's Bound for Glory. And, I grew up in church. I grew up in the Methodist church. And I'm grateful that I grew up in the Methodist church. Actually, in Hernando, Mississippi. The Methodist church was Hernando. It's Hernando in DeSoto County, named after Hernando de Soto, the Spanish explorer, who apparently discovered Hernando. Okay? Okay. But I grew up in the Methodist church, and the Methodist church was so cool, and then my parents left it. Well, it's really my mom, because, the truth is, at least in my neighborhood in Mississippi, the moms just bossed everybody around, and the dads were like, okay, I'll do it. They don't really want to do it, but, the mom... What's that?
Manipulation.
Yes, it is, madam. Yes, it is. Well, my mom wore my dad...
Withholding of the...
Mississippi is for manipulation.
I can see that. I do know that my mom wore my dad down to death. I'm sure that's why he followed suit. But we had a pretty cool church, and then my parents didn't like that there was a female. Well, my mom didn't like that there was a female associate pastor, and then she was married to this dude from the Dominican Republic, who's brown, and so that was weird for her. She could, they were unequally yoked, so that was a New Testament debacle. That was a New Testament crossroads. I'm sorry, an Old Testament crossroads. Dayquil, damn it! So she hit the Old Testament crossroads. So they just broke off and started their own church. Now, mind you, none of them are clergy of any kind, but you gotta love them for that. They just went for it. They just started their own club. They started a club. But God bless them. I'm glad I grew up. My mom is one of the most convicted people in the world, and I have to respect her for that. She means well in everything she does. So I thank my family for teaching me a foundation of faith. I probably would have run off into the ditch quite a few times without being able to go back to that rock. But this song is called "The Train That's Bound for Glory." It's a gospel song. If you want to sing along, we're gonna carve out some time for that at the end. So. All right, I'm going to stop talking now, and we're going to do this thing. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Don't give me that look, I can feel you looking at your look.
She's how her face rests.
No, just change it. Change your face. All right, come on, Georgia. You know how to do this shit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. There's a train
everybody.
It's been hurting my feelings because nobody ever claps for my solos every night. Have you noticed that? Everybody gets a clap and I solo and nobody claps. So thank you for that.
I mean, that was some stellar soul.
I felt like I don't want to toot my own horn.
Get on the field, everybody.
I really went for it. I put my cleats in the dirt on my. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing? Oh, but it's a good thing. Okay, thank you.
Oh, I hear that whistle blowing. No longer roam. Oh, when the train comes calling for me. Oh, I will heed the lonesome call alone.
Hey, G, everybody. Y'all feel like singing with us? Y'all want me to tell you all the words at once? All right. What are the words? Oh. And when I hear that whistle blowing, no longer will I roam. Yeah. When the train that's bound for glory is calling me back home. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on to those lyrics now.
There's gonna be a quiz, right?
And I never learned to trust nobody, 'cause I was too afraid to be let down. But when that train comes a-calling for me, oh, I will lay all my burdens in the ground. Yeah, yeah, when I hear that whistle blow, no longer will I roam. The train has come for glory is calling me back home. Hey, when I hear that whistle blowing,
Beautiful.
no longer will I roam. When the train that's bound for glory, yeah, is calling me back home. Is calling me back home. Is calling me back home.